In today's video I will show you the best Brimstone lineups for every map. Also, if this video gets 1000 likes I will make another video with Flex Molly lineups on all maps. Here is an example of Flex Molly lineup.
Right here.
For this Molly, stand on the bench and line up the top of the Molly icon with the rock.
Molly! Right here.
To Molly a site default, go to the corner in front of the box and line up left side of the HUD like this.
Molly! Right here.
In order to Molly a site box, plant aim at the building like this.
Molly! Right here.
For B site default, stand in this corner and aim at the middle of the second window, then aim a bit to the left.
Molly! Right here.
For bind the site default, stand in this corner and aim to the right of the roof.
Molly! Right here.
And for a site box plant, stand in this corner and aim in this specific leaf.
Molly! Right here.
In order to Molly B site default, stand in this corner and line up top of the Molly icon with the bottom part of the scratch.
Molly! Right here. Right here. Right here.
For this Molly, stand in this corner and line up left side of the HUD with third log.
Molly! Right here. Right here.
To Molly breeze a site default, stand in this spot and aim over the leaf until you reach the level of the leaf to the right.
Molly! Right here.
And for B site default, stand in this spot and line up bottom of the Molly icon with the cannon.
Molly! Right here.
For this Molly, stand in this spot and line up the crosshair over the Molly icon like this.
Molly!
And for a main plant, stand in this spot and you can ping bottom part of this square and line up
Right
the
here.
interior part of the smoke icon like this.
Molly! Right
You can
here.
also Molly a default from this corner, line up the crosshair above the Molly icon in the middle of this rectangle.
Molly! Right here.
For this Molly, stand in this corner and aim a bit to the right from the top part of the roof.
Molly! Right here.
And for this Molly, stand in this corner and aim for the bright green part of the tree.
Molly! Right here.
You can also Molly B default from this corner, line up the dot above the Molly crosshair with this part of the roof.
Molly! Right here.
For Haven a site default, stand in this spot and line up the Molly icon with this part of the mountain.
Molly! Right here.
For B, site default molly, stand in this spot and aim between the mountain and the antenna.
Molly. Right here. Right here. Right here.
For Haven C, site default molly, stand in this spot and line up the molly icon with this part of the mountain.
Molly. Right
And
here.
for C, long plant, stand in this spot and line up the top side of the combat stim icon with this pole.
Molly. Right here.
In order to molly a default, stand in this spot and aim a bit over the line.
Molly. Right here.
For B, default, stand in this spot and aim for this specific direction.
Molly. Right here. Right here.
For Lotus, a site default, stand in this spot and line up left side of the second line with the roof.
Molly. Right here. Right here.
And for the right side of the box, stand in the same spot and line up bottom part of the molly icon with the roof.
Molly. Right here. Right here.
For B, default, stand in this spot and line up right side of the first line with the roof.
Molly.
In order to molly, B
Right here.
boxes, stand in this spot and line up the crosshair above the molly icon with the big part of the flower and lower it until
Molly.
it reaches the level of the left part of the flower.
Right here.
For C, site open plant molly, line up the top right side of the icon with the top left side of the pillar.
Molly. Right here. Right here.
And for C, site default, stand in the same spot and line up the crosshair above the molly icon with the left side of the pillar.
Molly. Right here. Right here.
For pillar, default, stand in this corner and line up the crosshair above the molly icon with the middle of the top beam.
Molly. Right here. Right here.
For B, default, stand in this corner and line up the molly icon with sixth indicator.
Molly. Right here.
And for
Right here.
Pearl B, safe plant, stand in this corner and line up left side of the smoke icon with bottom right side of the window.
Molly. Right
In
here.
order to molly B, site default on split, stand in this corner and aim in the middle of the screen.
Molly. Right here. Right here.
And for B, site open plant, stand in this spot and line up the crosshair above molly with this part of the roof.
Molly. Right here.
For a
Right
site
here.
default, stand in this spot and aim for the right side of the light.
Molly. Right here.
And for
Right
a
here.
site generator plant, stand in the same spot and line up the top of the molly icon with this part of the roof.
Molly. Right here. Right
For
here.
a site plant for tower, stand in the same spot and aim for the left side of the light.
Molly.